Welcome to our channel, everybody. Today, we're going down under. No, not like that. Get your mind out of the gutter. We're going to Australia, Melbourne to be exact. The vibrant capital of Victoria. You know, I've always wanted to visit Australia. Did you know that koalas are actually kind of mean? They are, but that doesn't mean I don't want to hug one. Anyway, Melbourne is known for its amazing coffee, its love of sports. I hear the cricket there is huge, and its street art. From stunning architecture to lush gardens, Melbourne has something for everyone. So buckle up, put on your sunscreen. It's sunny Australia after all, and get ready for a wild ride. First stop, everyone, Federation Square, or as the cool kids call it, Fed Square. Now this isn't your grandma's town square, no offense to any grandmas watching. This place is hopping. Imagine a huge public space right in the heart of the city, with crazy cool architecture, awesome events, and enough restaurants and cafes to satisfy even the pickiest eater. We're talking sleek, modern buildings with geometric designs, right next to historic structures. It's like someone threw a modern art museum, a concert venue, and a really good food court all into a blender and out popped Federation Square. And speaking of art, you can't miss the atrium. Imagine a giant glass shard reaching for the sky. That's the atrium. It's basically begging you to take 1,000,000 pictures for Instagram. Trust me, you'll get tons of likes. Plus, it's the perfect spot to people watch. And you know how much I love people watching. It's like live theater, but with better snacks. Next up, we're trading in the hustle and bustle of the city for some peace and quiet. Don't worry, you can still get a latte here, but it's the Royal Botanic Gardens we're talking about. Picture this. Over 8,500 species of plants spread across almost 100 acres. It's like Mother Nature decided to throw herself a party and everyone was invited. You can wander through lush rainforests, stroll past serene lakes, and get lost in the beauty of it all. And if you're anything like me, you'll probably try to befriend a squirrel or two. You know, just to make things interesting. Don't miss the Ian Potter Foundation Children's Garden. It's like a giant playground designed to teach kids about nature. And who knows, you might even learn a thing or two yourself. Plus, it's the perfect excuse to act like a kid again. Just try not to climb any trees. Or do, I'm not your mom. Alright, sports fans, this one's for you. We're heading to the Melbourne Cricket Ground, or the MCG as the Aussies call it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know a whole lot about cricket. I know it involves a bat, a ball, and a whole lot of running around. But trust me, this place is legendary. It's like the Super Bowl, the World Series, and the Olympics all rolled into one. The MCG has seen it all. Historic matches, record-breaking moments, and enough excitement to last a lifetime. Even if you don't know a wicket from a six, you can't help but get caught up in the energy of it all. Plus, they have hot dogs. And you know how I feel about hot dogs. Be sure to check out the National Sports Museum while you're there. It's packed with memorabilia from Australia's sporting history, from cricket bats to Olympic torches. Who knows? You might even see a picture of me trying to play cricket. Spoiler alert, it's not pretty. Chapter 4. National Gallery of Victoria, get your culture fix. Next up, we're getting our art on at the National Gallery of Victoria, or the NGV as the cool kids call it. This place is huge, you guys. We're talking 2 buildings, thousands of works of art, and enough inspiration to last a lifetime. From ancient Egyptian artifacts to contemporary masterpieces, the NGV has something for everyone. You can wander through galleries filled with paintings, sculptures, photography, and even fashion. It's like taking a crash course in art history, but way more fun. And don't even get me started on the Great Hall. Imagine a stained glass ceiling so beautiful it'll take your breath away. It's like stepping inside a kaleidoscope. Seriously, you could spend hours in there just staring at the ceiling. But don't forget to look at the art on the walls, too. Chapter 5. Queen Victoria Market, shop till you drop. Get your wallets ready, folks, because we're about to hit the motherlode of all markets, the Queen Victoria Market, or the Vic Market, as the locals call it. This place is a shopper's paradise. We're talking fresh produce, delicious food stalls, souvenirs galore, and enough stuff to fill 1,000 shopping bags. You can find just about anything here, from handmade jewelry to vintage clothing to didgeridoos. Yes, didgeridoos, and the best part? You can haggle. That's right, channel your inner bargain hunter and see if you can score a sweet deal. Just don't be afraid to walk away if the price isn't right. Trust me, you'll find something else you can't live without within 5 minutes. And when you need a break from all that shopping, grab a bite to eat at one of the many food stalls. From fresh oysters to kangaroo burgers, There's something to satisfy every craving. Chapter 6. St. Kilda Beach, Sun, Sand, and Seagulls. Okay, everyone, it's time for some fun in the sun. We're heading to St. Kilda Beach, Melbourne's most famous stretch of sand. Picture this: golden sand, crystal clear water, and enough beach bums to fill a calendar. Whether you want to soak up the sun, take a dip in the ocean, or build a sandcastle fit for a king, St. Kilda Beach has something for everyone. And don't worry if you forgot your sunscreen, there's bound to be a shop nearby selling it. Just be prepared to pay an arm and a leg for it. Those Australians know how to spot a tourist. After a hard day of lounging on the beach, take a stroll down the St. Kilda Pier and keep an eye out for the resident penguins. That's right, penguins. They come out at dusk to waddle around and do their penguin thing. It's the cutest thing you'll ever see. Just try not to trip over them. Next up, we're going wild at the Melbourne Zoo. Now I know what you're thinking. Ellen, why are we going to a zoo? Aren't you all about animal rights? And to that, I say, this isn't just any zoo, people. The Melbourne Zoo is all about conservation and education. They're working hard to protect endangered species and teach people about the importance of protecting wildlife. Plus, they have baby animals. And who doesn't love baby animals? You can get up close and personal with over 3,000 animals from all over the world, from majestic lions and tigers to playful monkeys and penguins. And of course, no trip to the Melbourne Zoo would be complete without visiting the koalas. Just try not to get too close. They might look cuddly, but those claws are sharp. Get ready for breathtaking views, everyone, because we're heading up, up, up to the Eureka Sky Deck. This observation deck is located on the 88th floor of the Eureka Tower, which, fun fact, is the tallest building in Melbourne. That's right, we're talking about panoramic views of the entire city, from the sparkling Yarra River to the Dandenong Ranges in the distance. It's like looking out the window of an airplane, but without the turbulence and screaming babies. And for the adrenaline junkies out there, there's the edge. Now, I wouldn't go near this thing with a 10-foot pole, but if you're feeling brave, you can step out onto a glass cube that slides out from the building, suspending you almost 300 meters above the ground. Just promise me you won't look down. Get your cameras ready, folks, because we're about to enter a world of color and creativity. That's right, we're heading to Hosier Lane, Melbourne's most famous street art destination. This place is a feast for the eyes. Imagine walls covered in vibrant murals, intricate stencils, and thought-provoking graffiti. It's like walking through an outdoor art gallery, but way cooler. And the best part? It's constantly changing. Every time you visit Hosier Lane, you're likely to see something new. So don't be afraid to channel your inner artist and take a million pictures. Just be respectful of the art and the artists who created it. And who knows, you might even get inspired to create some street art of your own, but maybe stick to drawing on paper, okay? For our final Melbourne adventure, we're slowing things down with a relaxing cruise along the Yarra River. Now, I don't know about you, but there's just something so peaceful about being on the water. Maybe it's the gentle rocking of the boat, or the sound of the waves lapping against the shore. Or maybe it's just the fact that you're not stuck in traffic. Whatever it is, a Yarra River cruise is the perfect way to end your Melbourne adventure. As you glide along the river, you'll get a unique perspective of the city, from the modern skyscrapers of the CBD to the historic buildings of South Bank. And if you're lucky, you might even spot a dolphin or two frolicking in the water. Just try not to fall overboard trying to get a closer look. Thanks for joining us on this tour of Melbourne's top attractions. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to book a flight right now. From the street art of Hosier Lane to the penguins of St. Kilda Beach, Melbourne has something for everyone. I hope this video has inspired you to add this amazing city to your travel bucket list. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel guides and tips. See you in the next video.